What's up, guys? Ohan the Great here, or just Ohan. And today I'm going to be talking about an article that was released yesterday on June 20th. Uh, and in the article, an EA vice president says how loot boxes in video games are like Kinder Surprise eggs. And if you don't know what a Kinder egg is, it's a small plastic egg, and you open it and you get some sort of like junk toy or candy. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't buy that. I've never even held one. But I know it's just worthless pieces of plastic. But anyways, in the article it has a small section about Battlefront 2 because, of course, if you're talking about loot boxes, you have to talk Battlefront 2. But before I really start to rant and talk about this, I want to make a sort of disclaimer. They do put links to articles that summarize what happened very well, so people could have gone to those links. But I'm just talking about what would happen if someone just read this small section of the article and didn't click and read the articles that were linked. So, the article by BBC News says EA's game Star Wars Battlefront 2, which was released in 2017, was criticized by gamers because players could find powerful items or characters in loot boxes they paid for. It took other gamers many hours to find the same things, making online play much easier for those with cash to spend in the game. This part's mostly true. You could buy the loot boxes with real world money and get star cards that would give you an advantage. And that was completely randomized. You couldn't choose what star cards you got uh, in the beginning with the loot boxes. Uh, but they also say you can get heroes in loot boxes, which is not true. You could buy the loot boxes that would give you credits. That speeds up the process because the credit payout in multiplayer at the time was very bad. So buying the crates was pretty much better than playing the game and getting credits from the game. It was just faster and easier to just buy the crates and get the credits in the crates. And then some guy in the article says they pretty much locked entire characters behind loot boxes, very popular characters and ones that they use in their marketing. I mostly agree with what Ryan argues. It was unfair for them to lock popular heroes behind high paywalls and heroes that were marketed extensively, but saying that they pretty much locked characters behind loot boxes isn't true because it was definitely possible to get those heroes if you just played the game. Plus, they lowered the hero prices after the negative for response to the high prices in early EA access. That was like you had like 10 hours uh, of of to play Battlefront 2, and that was like from November 10th to like I don't know November. It started November 10th, and you got like it was like a week before the game came out. And yeah, so the high credit roadblock for heroes didn't even affect a lot of people. Like, it still affected people. Like, they couldn't play the heroes in early access, and they spent like 6,000 credits to buy Darth Vader. So yeah, that affected some people. But they even removed the need to buy the heroes with credits with the new progression system. So that like he could have said something like you don't have to use credits to buy the heroes. Something like he could have said something. And the last paragraph, in early 2018, EA removed certain items from loot boxes after the negative response from players and critics, and in an attempt to make gameplay a bit more balanced. BBC News. And this is where I have a major problem with this article. First of all, they say EA removes certain items from loot boxes, and I believe that they're trying to refer to the removal of purple star cards from loot boxes, uh, which is true, but that happened around the time of the beta in early October 2017. Something did happen in early 2018, though. In March, they rolled out the new progression system that completely got rid of loot boxes and focused around playing as heroes and infantry to gain XP so you could level up and upgrade them and made microtransactions cosmetic only. So why couldn't they have said that? As an uninformed person, I would still think the game is pay to win. The person writing this article only says that they removed some items from loot boxes, but that's just half the truth. sort of see why they didn't say that, because it doesn't really match the theme of the article. It's just about loot boxes and EA in general. But if they're on the topic of Battlefront 2, why not? Why not say EA got rid of pay to win? Why not say microtransactions are cosmetic only? How hard is it to say? Although EA later removed loot boxes entirely and made microtransactions cosmetic only. Do the writers even know like what they're linking? Because they keep getting their facts mixed up, and that's what keeps confusing people about this game. It's deceiving people into thinking this is still pay to win, because of wrong facts and telling half truths. I still see people talking about how Battlefront 2 is pay to win, and even though it never truly was, pay to win mechanics were removed before the worldwide release. The loot boxes were entirely removed and replaced with cosmetic items you could buy with real world money. They're like, after the negative backlash during EA Access, they lowered the hero prices. They got rid of, like, you couldn't buy crystals at all, and yeah, so that's pretty much not true. They should have said something like Battlefront 2 isn't pay to win. It's not. They should have said something. So, to someone who cares about the stability of this game like me, this article is not good. Having articles like this that don't say that the game has changed, and having bad writers who obviously don't know what they're talking about is bad for the game. They link the article that, yes, has the correct information, but they should be able to put that information in their article and not have confusion for people who are skeptical of the game. Yes, Battlefront 2 has made a huge comeback and now has a steady player base, but we could have even more players if people were getting out the truth and knowing the truth. What they say in the article is mostly true, but it's only half the truth, and there's much more to the story than what they say. And the negatives they say in the article are complete turnoffs to some players. Not saying pay to win is gone is bad enough, but they even say that you can still get heroes out of crates, and they still have huge paywalls. Like, they don't directly say they have huge paywalls, but they never they sort of they never say they don't have huge paywalls. So that's gonna make people still think there's huge paywalls for Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, and you can still get heroes out of crates too, and which they fixed during EA Access. Uh, Actually, no, they fixed the high paywall during EA Access. You could never get heroes out of crates. Uh, yeah, they just doesn't feel like they're reading the articles they link. They're they're just messing up. They're mixing up the facts and giving people the wrong perception of this game. And it just pisses me off that we still have people who think this is pay to win because of articles like this that don't give the correct information. Anyway, that was just my opinion on this article I found interesting. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and give your opinion in the comment section below. And please consider subscribing, as it would help my channel out a lot. And my Twitch channel is ohondagreat_TV, and my Instagram is at ODG Star Wars, if you would like to follow those. And thanks for watching. Peace out.